Alrighty, Shalom once again. Call Allah Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All praises, glory, and honor due unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bahashem Rakah HaKodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone GMS. To you I say Shalom, and Shalom to the hopeful elect. And so this is going to be MOTB and Cashless watch. Just going to look at it. Just going to look at two articles. The first one is New York Mayor Eric Adams introduces surveillance robots. Last one will be we are surrendering to a cashless society that requires digital passes and digital IDs. So this is what we're going into, right? Now it says here, Mayor Eric Adams of New York City, who once said that Big Brother is protecting you, and he did make that statement last year, back in December, year 2022. He said that. So this guy's down with the game, and he's a crony of the elites, a lesser luminary, and he's down with the game. He's showing you that. And you have many men like this within our nation. You have many men that are like this. Actually, we start off with a precept. This is Jeremiah chapter 5 verse 26. For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that setteth snares. They set a trap. They catch men. And everything that he's doing is really a trap. Hold on for a second. That's right. Everything is a trap. Big Brother is protecting you, which that's a lie. And really our Big Brother is Yahushai. Big Brother Yahushai, he died on the cross for all our sins. For the remission of sins. And that's why we're able to come out here and push this truth. That's why we're able to get the kingdom. So really, the Big Brother that's protecting you is really Yahushai. But we know what he's talking about. He's talking about Satan, man. Satan is your Big Brother now. Because that's what this system is all about. Worshipping Satan. Artificial intelligence. Robotic police officers. Cashless society. Social credit system. That's all satanic. Where's that in the scriptures? That isn't righteous. Right? So the Big Brother that he's talking about is Satan. Right? So anyway, it says, for among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that setteth snares. They set a trap. They catch men. Right? Robots to bring forth surveillance to watch you people. Sounds like a I don't know. Sounds almost, it sounds dystopian, man. This is wicked. I'm going to be constantly watched. So it says here, announced in a press conference on Friday, the NYPD plans to trial a dystopian robotic surveillance platform in the Times Square subway station. Now I'm going to bring this out. This is 2 Maccabees chapter 4 verse 7. I'm going to start here. And you've always had sellouts in our nation. And they're always making deals with the devil. And it's for ungodly gains. And they'll step on people's toes. They'll cross family members. They'll kill their own family members. They'll kill people just to get a position of power. Alright. And you see it, man. This guy, he's dressed up in Roman and Greek attire. Right? He's got the typical smooth, bald head. No beard on his face. The suit and tie, the nice expensive watch, right? So he's with them. He's down with the game. You've always had people like this in our nation, man. And that's okay, man, because prophecy is being fulfilled. I'm not even mad at this guy. So this is 2 Maccabees chapter 4 verse 7. But after the death of Seleucus, with Antiochus called Epiphanes, took the kingdom. That's right, the worst king took the kingdom. Jason, the brother of Onias, labored underhand to be high priest. That's right. Underhand. You know, he did it illegally. He did illegal things to become high priest. Corruption. Right? And all these politicians that you see, especially Jake, man, they're all corrupt in my opinion. They all rub shoulders with demons and devils and warlocks, man. Right? Liars. Scumbags, man. But it is what it is. You're in Babylon, man. Full of scumbags. Broken city. Broken city. Oh, by the way, that movie is very good. Brothers should check that movie out. Broken City, man. It shows you how corrupt Babylon really is. How politics is really dirty. So anyways, it says here, labored underhand to be high priest, promising unto the king by intercession 360 talents of silver, and of another revenue 80 talents. Sounds like bribery. He's, you know, that's how people are. Beside this, he promised to assign 150 more if he might have license to set him up a place for exercise and for the training up of youth in the fashions of the heathen, and to write them of Jerusalem by the name of Antiochians. And you know, our people are going to be entrapped by this. You know, this is just another form of a census, surveillance, all that stuff, spying on you. It's not right, and that goes against the scriptures. And this guy, he's bringing that forth. And it all comes from the people that are over him and the people that are ruling. But you know, what we're reading here just shows corruption. You know, you had a lot of men back then who were just like Eric Adams, man. Right? Which when the king had granted and he had gotten into his hand the rule, he forthwith brought his own nation to Greekish fashions. That's right, made them look like Grecians, man. Walking around naked, making a place of exercise, which goes back to gymnos, which means you're exercising naked. Your rod and your vagina, your titties are hanging out. That's wicked, man. Just like these modern day gyms. You know. So anyways, because that's where gymnos comes from, the Grecians, man. That's why you got Good Life Fitness, LA Fitness, Fit for Less. Where do you think that all comes from? A place of exercise. And you people are wicked as hell when you're in the gym, man. A lot of you married women, a lot of you you men commit a lot of adultery in the gym. Even got a lot of simps in the gym too, man. The gym is not a nice place, man. The gym is not a fucking nice place. The place is wicked as hell. So it says here, verse 11, and the royal privileges granted a special favor to the Jews by the means of John, the father of Apollomius, who went ambassador to Rome for amity and aid. He took away, and putting down the governments which were according to the law, he brought up new customs against the law. Wow. For he built gladly a place, gladly, had a smile on his face, a place of exercise under the tower itself, and brought the chief young men under his subjection, and made them wear a hat. Wow. Now, such was the height of Greek fashions and increase of heathenish manners through the exceeding profaneness of Jason, that ungodly wretch, and no high priest. Wow. So, you know, he was happy about all of this going down. Just like this guy. He's happy. See him smiling? He may not like how he's treated in office, but he's happy about bringing forth the agenda because he gets to live in a nice house. He gets to have a certain amount of status, right? He's happy about that, man. He doesn't care. So anyways, that's just to prove that we've always had corrupt men among our nation, and it hasn't changed, and it won't change until the kingdom comes. Alright, so let's read a little bit of this. So it says, has unveiled a new policing initiative involving a robotic law enforcement officer announced in a press conference on Friday the NYPD plans to try a dystopian robotic surveillance platform in the Times Square subway station. Dubbed the Nightscope K5, this semi-autonomous robot is no lightweight, weighing in at approximately 400 pounds and capable of moving at a top speed of 3 miles per hour. And soon, that's going to evolve into a killer robot. The T-1000, some Terminator 2 shit, some RoboCop shit, man. And that's where we're headed. And they're right to use the word dystopian, man. This is synonymous with something that's nightmarish. Not good. I believe dystopian is opposite from utopia, which utopia means a perfect society with tranquility and peace. So this is far from it. So they're telling you, man, this isn't going to bring peace, but that's what they're saying because it's really set up to watch you. But how is this going to bring peace if it's a dystopian robotic surveillance platform? So we know that, these people are lying and they're really not trying to help you. This isn't going to help. This isn't going to solve problems. The reason why people are robbing and killing each other is because of a lack of opportunities, not because of a lack of policing. Maybe because you people are so goddamn greedy, man. And obviously you're not righteous. And the Lord's laws, they're not being followed. So that's what you get. You get chaos, you get murderers, you get scumbags, you get gangs, you get violence, you get mobsters, you get pimps, you get prostitutes. That's what happens. So this ain't going to solve your problems, man. This ain't going to solve your problems. But that's you people, man. That's you people. Let me get a precept. This is Isaiah chapter 51, verse 14. This is why we got to get the hell up out of here. And the ones that want to get the hell up out of here are the elect, because you are the ones that are in your right minds. The ones of you that know the truth, pretty much. And the ones of you that are set up to make it in the last days. So it says here, the captive exile hasteneth that he may be loosed. That's right, because we are captive exiles. First of all, we're captives over here in Babylon, in North America, the Western world, wherever you may be situated. And we are exiled because we can't go back to our homeland. And we were exiled. We're exiled spiritually, first and foremost. It's for spiritual reasons. Now, yes, we can get a plane ticket and go back to Jerusalem, but we ain't going to be ruling it. They ain't going to take us seriously. Did you know if you want to live in Jerusalem and be a citizen, you have to be in their army. You have to do a lot of things. And you have to be under so-called Jews, gutter rats, man. You have to be under Edomites, man. So we are the captive exiles. And guess what? We do hasten to be loosed. We're hastening the day that Yahushua comes back. We want to get up out of here, and we want to be his weapons and his battle axes of war. Right? We want to get the hell up out of here. We want the kingdom. And that he should not die in the pit. And the pit is this system. This is a system. And that system comes with the MOTB, artificial intelligence, robotic surveillance, right? Robocops that move at a speed of 3 miles per hour. Top speed, 3 miles per hour. Top speed. Madness, man. That's the pit. Nor that his bread should fail. That's right. And it's hard to eat out here, man. Hard to eat out here. And it's only going to get harder when they bring forth more things like this. More things like this. We are surrendering to a cashless society that requires digital passes and digital IDs. First of all, the elect will never surrender. They ain't going to surrender. The elect ain't going to surrender to this shit. Matter of fact, let me get a precept. Okay? And this proves that. Revelation chapter 20 verse 4. And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Hamashiach Yahushai, and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, nor his image. So, guess what? Oh, and it says, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. Yeah, and that's talking about them not surrendering. Them holding up their integrity until the very end, till death. So you people are going to surrender. You weak infidels. you're going to surrender. You undesirables, you're going to surrender. You people that lack faith, you're going to surrender to this cashless society. And these elites know it, man. They know a lot of you people are weak. And we could just see it, man. It's very easy to tell that you people are very weak. The majority of you people in this society, you masses. You know why? Because we just had that thing that happened a couple days ago where you had all these big fast food chain stores handing out burgers for 50 cents or for pennies. And you people went crazy to eat those goddamn things, man. So that shows you how weak you people are, man. People are weak. You can just tell by the way you eat, man, on how your diet is. You people are freaking weak, man. And you're going to surrender. You're going to surrender. Majority of you people are going to surrender. Now let me read this. And they lived and reigned with Yahushua 1,000 years. That's right. And this 1,000 years is talking about the kingdom of heaven. And the thrones represents Israelites ruling in the kingdom of heaven. Let's prove that. That's Matthew chapter 19, verse 27. Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? That's why he asked him a question. Look, man, I sacrificed. I did all these things. I'm catching hell. I'm being ridiculed day and night. And I'm going to lose my life, most likely. I did all this for you, Lord. Yahweh Bashem Yoshai. I demonstrated my faith. And that's what you brothers are doing on the highways and byways, man. Whether you're fucking liked or not, man. Whether you're a high-level Israelite or you're a low-level Israelite. Okay, and there is cronyism in Israel too. There's a lot of backbiting and murmuring, even in Israel, even among the righteous. And that's why Yahushua, he had to counsel the disciples, man, on how they were acting. You know, remember the example of how the Lord told them, you know, if you're not humble like this little child, then you can't get anything. I'm just briefly paraphrasing. But you even have little backbiting and little skirmishes even among the men that believe. Men and women that believe. Right? But anyways, I'm going to continue on. It says, And Yahushua said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And that's right, and we're going to receive rulership in the kingdom of heaven. That's if you forsake this world and pursue Yahweh Bashem Yahushua with all your heart. Okay, and that 12 is going into the main 12. Okay, those disciples that are under Yahushua, starting with King David. Okay, now it says here, And everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or fathers, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands. That's right, lands, homes, cattle. You got a lot of our people. They own homes, man. They own mansions. They own land. They have a lot of money. They have a lot of substance. They have a lot of wives. They have a lot of children. But you got to give those things up. And a lot of our people, they just ain't willing to give that up because they lack faith. So the people like that lack faith, you're going to surrender. You're going to surrender to this cashless society. But the elect won't. The elect will not. And now it says here, For my name's sake. And who's that name? Who's the name? What name is that talking about? That's talking about Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. Name of the Father and the Son. Yahweh, his name means he is to be. And Yahushai means he is the Savior or he is the deliverer. If you forsake things of the world in that name, you're going to receive 100-fold. All right, so it says, shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life. Do you know what that means? Everlasting life means you'll never die. You're going to be perfect. Right? And when you go into Hebrews 8, that's what it talks about. The laws being written in your inward parts. You know what that means if the laws, statutes, and commandments and the whole rule is written in your inward part? That means your life you will have everlasting life. Your days will be prolonged forever. It means you're going to get spiritual powers. It means you're going to get gifts. One day in the kingdom is going to be better than all the days that were good that you had and experienced in this life. All right, just one day. Think about that, because you're going to be perfect. You're going to have spiritual powers. You're going to see all things and know all things. Verse 30, but many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first. That's right. Esau, right now, he is first, but he's going to be last. 2nd Esdras 6 verse 9, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. And Jacob, right now, you're last, but you're going to be first, starting with the elect. Right? You're going to be first. Not you, Moab. Moab, you ain't going to be first. Okay? You're not going to be a first, and you ain't going to rule. All right? You ain't going to rule, man. You ain't going to rule. Moab. Moab, man. Moab is a character, a strange guy. But yeah, man. That's it. Now, let me get another one. This is Psalms chapter 122 verse 5. For there are set thrones of judgment, and the thrones of the house of David. That's right, set thrones. And that throne is set for David and the 12 that are under him. Starting with Yahweh Shai, King David, and on down, there's going to be a rank and file. And that's a theocracy, not a dictatorship. That's a theocracy. Because in this kingdom, we're not going to be dictators. We're going to be gods. Because that's what a theocracy is all about. It's a rule of the God, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and his sons that are under him. Yasha Allah, he is the prince of the power. We are the sons of God. So it's going to be a theocracy, not a dictatorship. It's going to be a theocracy. And you people will obey the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And it will happen, man, because it is written. Just like how we're seeing everything else happen and taking place. We told you after this whole C19, well, it's not really done, but when it started to calm down, that was going to accelerate the MOTB system, and it did. And we proved that through the scriptures. So this book is real, and it is alive, and we're seeing it play out. Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, though it tarry, wait for it. Briefly paraphrasing once again. Right? So I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. If you can't believe it, if you can't see it, that's on you, man. That ain't on me. That's on you. So where was I? Yeah, we're done. We're done. So we read Revelation 20. And they lived and reigned with Yahweh Shai 1,000 years. That's right. So yeah. Okay. Also, you can go into Revelation 5 and 9 and 10. Okay, so that first 1,000 years is the first resurrection. That's the first resurrection. Okay, so let me go back. Okay, so you see what it is. That's the robot. That's him smiling. Cheese, big old cheese smile. I hate my job, but he's smiling anyway. Yeah, I hate my job. These people don't really like it. Look at them crackers. But he sold out. He's sold out. You know, he's sold out. You know, but that's Jake, man. Jake is faking it. Jake is faking it. Right? Jake is faking it. So now it says we are surrendering to a cashless society that requires digital passes and digital IDs. So I'll read a little bit. And you see, life is changing as we know it and as we speak. The way you interact, the way you seek entertainment, the way you travel, because you people like to travel. You like to take your 2-week to a month vacation and go to Jamaica and freak off and do your wickedness, right? Go to Bahamas, do your dumb shit, eat your Sundays, right? You ain't gonna be able to do that if you don't have the MOTB or a digital ID. So life as we know it is changing. It's changing right before our eyes. And you can't stop the change. It's inevitable. So like you guys, like Alex Jones, Julian Assange, all you whistleblowers, what you're doing is really in vain. Really, you're really fulfilling prophecy, because the scripture says their own tongue shall fall upon themselves. Right? But you can't stop this. It's inevitable. You can't stop this. And the only one that's going to stop it is Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. So it says here, The UK proposes closing up to 1,000 railway ticket offices, leaving passengers to buy their tickets online and then show a digital pass on either a smartphone or a tablet. And you know that's going to move into the charagma. You being implanted with a digital ID, a chip. Right? A chip. And you're going to become the barcode. You're going to become that scan, that barcode that has to be scanned with a scanner. Okay? So it says here, in other words, cash and physical tickets are being replaced with a digital pass. At sporting events such as the Rugby World Cup, fans can only buy tickets online and then present them to a turnstile to gain entry to the grounds. In other words, cash and physical tickets have been replaced with a digital pass. Finnish citizens can now verify their identity at the UK border by showing a digital passport. We are surrendering to a cashless society that requires digital identities and passes which self-appointed global elites will use to control every aspect of our lives. Digital passes for train travel and sporting events. We're seeing that play out right here in this little clip. I'll show it because these are people that are trying to get into the stadium to watch the game, but they had to use a digital ticket. That's the turnstile. Right, so there you go. Now digital passes for air travel. Right, I won't read it. I'll put the link in the description. Digital passes for social credit systems. There you go. Now let me get a precept. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Yeah, going into that Romanized system. Right, going into that Romanized system as well. But if you deny the beast and you deny its system, you deny its image, these elites, they'll kill you. They'll kill you. That's why there's so much war going on in the Middle East, because them leaders over there and fanatics over there in the Middle East that uphold Islam, they ain't down with the beast system. That's why there's so much tension over there. Conflicting ideologies, and also there's other things like resources, things of that nature. But mainly it's because they deny that system and that image. So yeah, they're going to get rid of a lot of people that come up against this system, man. That's what happened to Gaddafi, man. That's why he got murked. Got killed on people recorded him dying. That's why they got rid of guys like Saddam Hussein. Right? They destabilized Kuwait. Right? Took down Kuwait. Guess what? And all these other leaders, man. Okay, all these other leaders. So it says here, verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. That's right. So it doesn't matter. If you want to function in this society, in this world, you gotta take that mark. You gotta take that charagma. Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Right. I had this up earlier. I don't think I need it anymore, but transforming into an angel of light, bringing forth all these digital passes, these digital systems, cashless society. It's a life of convenience. I'll read it. It says 2 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 14, and no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. That's right. You know, he's an angel because he's bringing forth convenience. Makes your life easier. Oh yeah, let's just go digital. Let's go paperless. Helps the environment. Oh, he's an angel. Oh, he's so resourceful. He's such a nice guy. When really he's putting you into captivity, man. Because that's what they're pushing. That's the MO behind the digital ID. It's for convenience. It's going to help the world. It's going to help deaf people. It's going to help blind people. You're seeing that with Elon Musk's chip. Helping blind people to see. But really, that's going to mess you up, man. But yes, he's transformed into an angel of light, when really he's an angel of darkness. Therefore, it is no great thing if his ministers also be transformed as ministers of righteousness. That's right. Whose end shall be according to their works. You know. Satan and his cronies, man. Starting with you elites. You know, you guys are the saviors of the world, but at the same time, you're killing everybody. All these problems that we're going through, climate change, whatever that means, inflation, it's all generated and created by you guys. Because who owns the Federal Reserve? You, the elite banking families, man, starting with the Rothschilds. You Rockefellers, you own the bank. You own the Federal Reserve. You're the one responsible for making the country print all this goddamn money. But yes, you guys are the saviors now. You know? You damn devils, man. You're going to pay. So, what else? Yeah, you know, that's it. So, with that, I'm just going to give all praises, glory, and honor due unto Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakah HaKodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone GMS. To you I say Shalom, and Shalom to the hopeful elect.